you how to do riveting. We haven't covered that. So I've got 2 pieces of copper that I've cut out, and I'm just going to rivet that to that. Right, okay. So the first thing we're going to do is drill holes. So I've made sure that we have got 1mm wire and a 1mm drill bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's got to be a perfect fit. So I'm going to take the centre punch and put a mark right in the middle. You can measure this if you want to be really, really accurate. You can measure it. I'm guesstimating it. And then I'm going to do the same with the second piece. Guesstimating all the way. And I'm going to put it in the drill hole. So that'll need cleaning up a bit, because it's got that burr, but only on the outside of the hole. You wouldn't like try cleaning out the inside or anything, because that'll make it bigger.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do anything that will make the hole any bigger than it is. And drill the other one. Now the rivet itself, we'll do just a really plain simple rivet. And that needs measuring really carefully.
Okay. Oh wait, how long it is?
Yes, it needs to be quite a precise measurement. I'll just get a file and clean that up in a minute. So you need to add up the thicknesses of the copper.
Yeah.
So that's 0.7 and 0.7. There's 1.4.
Millimetres, that's precise.
Yes. Then you need to
Okay.
add about 1 millimetre for the top and the bottom.
So 4.4. So one on each side.
One each side, so
3.4. Right.
3.4 mil.
Okay.
That's how long the rivet's going to be,
Mhm.
to go through that. Okay. So, it's also a good idea to make sure that you've got a nice flat edge. So that edge is, that would be worse because it's been snipped.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be worth cutting straight first before you do it. So, let's see. I'm going to what do we say? 3.4.
Yep.
Should be fun. Measuring that. I mean, it's not going to be.
What happens if it's too long?
Extreme. Well, if it's too long, you find that when you start hitting the rivet, if it's too stuck out, it'll just bend over. Yeah, rather than squashing outwards, we need the pressure to go straight down the middle and it expand band into the hole and then start to dome.
Is that no matter how thick the thing is, it's always a millimetre each side? Like if it's a big thing you rivet it?
No, not necessarily.
Right, okay.
Not necessarily. It does depend on the rivet and how thick it is.
Mhm.
So if you're doing like, and it depends on how much you want it to spread, how much you need it to
Oh,
spread
yeah.
as well.
So if it's something bigger and heavier, then you want it to spread more so it's more secure.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for this, even a millimetre's, because it's so thin and small, even a mil is a bit too much.
Yeah.
So now we have to cut it.
I was gonna say you saw it, yeah.
I'm going to saw it. So right up at the top of the bench peg.
Mhm.
It doesn't really matter if you saw it from wood.
So that makes it a really smooth line.
Yeah, and you've got something to support your little rivet at the end. If you're right at the top of the bench peg,
Yeah.
it's not going to drop on the floor because you
You
really
won't
find
find
that.
it.
Really wouldn't find it. So there we go. There's this little
Right.
titchy rivet. So I'll file the back of those, and then we'll go over to the other side of the workshop
Okay.
and do that. So we're going to use the top of the vise, and I'm going to use this tiny little hammer, this
Mhm.
little riveting hammer for this job. So we've put the rivet through both pieces.
Yeah.
And you can see where we've got
It's quite a lot, isn't it, on each side?
Can you see
Yeah.
how that's actually quite a lot?
Mm.
But, I mean, half a mil would probably be better. But just measuring that is quite difficult. So, I'm just going to place that on the top of the vise, and I'm not putting any weight on it.
Alright.
I'm going to tap really gently on the top of there, and that will do for that. And then we're starting to spread it
Alright, okay.
very, very gently. I mean, if you're doing a massive rivet, you need a bigger hammer. I mean, you can see there, it's just starting to bend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds alright.
I'm giving it a bit more welly now because I know it's sort of spread quite a bit, but you can see how it's starting to,
Yeah. It's not moving.
and it's not moving as much. So it's so I'm letting it rest on the vise
Yeah.
now, letting the pressure. You need to make sure at this point that
Everything's
everything's
straight, yeah.
dead straight. I mean, ideally you put like 4 rivets in this, just one in the middle, but
Yeah.
it will hold it. It will hold it. I always end up with more on one side than the other, just very
That one,
slightly.
yeah.
So that's quite flush
That looks
with
nice.
the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to change hammer. now from this flat one, and I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use the
Okay.
round one
Yeah.
because I want to spread it.
Alright.
And you know, the round hammer will spread the metal from all sides. I mean, the flat one does the same kind of thing, but we're just, this is precision hammering here.
Yeah.
Getting that and getting that. Good job, this is fun, isn't it? There.
Well, that's good.
And it's got a bit of texture.
I was going to
as well.
say. I did too.
There we go, one rivet.